What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me and welcome to my world. I appreciate you being here with me. Okay, so before I start my next video, I want to thank all my new subscribers. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I also appreciate the fact that you guys are attacking the trolls that have been writing me nasty messages. You guys got my back. I've seen it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so in this next video, this is something that us Americans, especially us Black Americans, need to be doing with foreigners. We need to check them. We most definitely need to check these rude foreigners that are being so disrespectful to us. Now, please don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about using violence. You can check them verbally. You don't have to put your hands on anyone. I'm not encouraging you to put your hands because I don't want to see any brothers or sisters getting arrested. But put them in their place. You know what I mean. Put them in their place. And once they see that you're serious, they'll get it. All right, with that all said, let's get started.
You need to apologize to me, to Abdul.
For who? For what?
You were saying, get the fuck off my way. You were saying that. You were racist.
I never said
This
that.
is China. Apologize to them. Apologize to me.
I'm sorry, but I don't remember saying it.
I don't care.
Well,
You don't remember, I remember. Say it. Say sorry to them.
I'm sorry if I didn't say that.
Say sorry to me.
Yes, I'm sorry.
This is China. Don't do rude. I don't care what color you are. This is China.
Okay, so y'all seen that video clip, right? That Chinese guy was serious. He overheard the white man tell somebody, get the F out of my way. And he was like, nah, you're not coming in my country talking to my people like that. Yes, brothers and sisters, this is something that we need to be doing. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're from Africa. I don't care if they're from Asia. I don't care if they're from Venezuela. I don't care where they're from. We need to start checking these people because I think that they see us as being weak. Okay, I think the media is painting this picture of us being low class citizens and that we don't matter. And so they're going to come here and act any way they want. So let's start checking them. And again, don't get violent, check them. And once they see that we're a strong race of people, they ain't gonna mess. They're not gonna mess with us. I'm telling you, okay? Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of Indians as I've been walking around looking at me, and I don't know if they're trying to intimidate me. I really don't know what it is, but I just look at them like, okay, is there a problem? And then they just turn around. Okay, so I don't know what it is, but yes. And also, a lot of people have been writing me and saying this is happening. I've been reading a lot of your messages. This is happening a lot. Some people said past 20 years. I just started noticing it because I don't be out and about. I'm always in my car driving. Okay, so let me go on and finish because I'm starting to go a little bit off subject. The reason why I made this video because I love to travel. And as I said before, I have nothing against people of no other races. You respect me, I respect you. And I like to travel every summer. Matter of fact, I'll be traveling like in a month's time. And in other countries, they don't play. Okay, They do not play. Good example. They will check you. I was in Colombia a couple of years ago. My first trip to Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. And I was like waiting to get in a cab. And everybody was like pushing me aside, was like, yo, people was telling me, there's a line. And I turned around and it's this big line, and people were trying to tell me, sit down and wait in line. So I'm sitting in line, and they have these chairs, and everybody sit. And as the cabs pull up, they'll call the person gets out of the chair and get in the cab. So I'm sitting there for a long time, and so I'm the next person to get a cab. But I did not see this old lady standing on the side. So I see the cab. Now I know I'm the next person. So I'm going to the cab. And you would not believe this. But they had some people that worked, because I was at a mall, people that was flagging down the cabs. They jumped in front of me, told me, nah. One female and one guy jumped in front of me. No, get out that cab. And they pointed to the old lady. She's next. And I'm saying, what? This whole time and I was like, okay, yeah, she's the old lady. It's cool. And they looked at me, and all a bunch of people staring, looking at me like, are you crazy? Don't you come here with that nonsense. Okay. And I'm looking at these bunch of people, and they're all staring at me. I was like, okay, cool, calm down. Okay. And they was just staring at me hard, like, where the hell you come from? And so I just stepped back. And then when the next cab came, they was like, yeah, go ahead. And they just still kept looking at me like, where the hell is he come from? You know, I don't know if they thought I was a rude black Colombian. Well, they knew I wasn't speaking Spanish, but yeah. Also, something else that happened to me when I was in a supermarket, really upscale supermarket. And I had a little bit of groceries, and this lady had a lot of groceries. And so she told me to go ahead because I only had a few things. And I went ahead. The young lady from behind the cash register came over to stop me. Someone else from the other side came over and stopped me and told me to go back to the end, go back all the way back to the end. I'm like, what? They're like, was telling me stuff in Spanish, go back. And I was like, yo, what? And the lady was telling them, no. She explaining that she told me to go ahead. She said, no, it was okay. So she was explaining to them in Spanish. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I told them it's okay. And the lady looked at me, all right. So when you're in other people's countries, they got their ways of doing things, and you're in their country. You gotta follow their rules. Okay, because trust me, people are gonna attack you, and people are gonna put you in check. They will put you in check. And that's how it should be when a foreigner goes into someone else's country and doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Everybody should speak up. We should speak up. We should be definitely telling people that they're walking on the wrong side. Oh, you need to walk on this side. You know, everybody should be saying that. Okay, because they're not back in their country. They're here in the US. So we all should be saying that. Black, white, whatever. If you was born and raised here and people are walking out towards you and you gotta, no. We gotta school them, check them or whatever, and said, yo, you need to be on that side. Okay, they just can't come here and do what they do back at home. They're not back at home. Okay. Yes, I'm trying to tell you. In other countries, they don't put up with that. One last example. I was in Panama City, Panama, and I didn't take my passport. And I went to this mall outside of Panama City. And when I tried to get back in, they was asking me for my passport. I said, oh, I left my passport at the hotel. Can I buy a Metro card to get in? She goes, no, that's not how we do things here. And I said, well, how am I gonna get back to my hotel? Because she spoke English. She was like, that's your problem. That's your problem. You're not sneaking into my country. That's your problem. And she was serious. All right. So the only way I got back in was that I met a police officer. He didn't speak English. He went and found someone that spoke English, and they started asking me a lot of questions about the hotel that I was staying in and this and that. And I started remembering because I was so frustrated, I was blacking out. And then I started telling them, everything that was close by the hotel that I stayed in. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And he went and got the subway pass for me. So what I'm saying is we need to put these foreigners that's coming into our country to visit or to live, if they're being rude to us, we need to check them. If they're walking on the wrong side and walking towards us, we need to say to them, on this side. Okay? If everybody's saying that to them, they're going to start doing it. If nobody's saying it, they're just going to keep doing what they want to do. But remember, they are not in their country. They are in our country. So let's not let people disrespect us. Even if we go into the stores and they got an attitude, check them. Check them. Do not get in trouble. I do not want to see anyone in the news. I do not want anybody getting shot in the back of the head or anything like that. All right? And if they're still being rude, again, don't do business with them. Don't do business with them. All right, so I hope you all like this video. Please comment. Keep sending me comments. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also share this. You think someone that you know might like this video, share it. Thank you, each and every one of you. And ladies, thank you. I appreciate your support. Ajima's World. Take care. Peace.